everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Everything is fine here on Detention Block AA23, a Star Wars podcast. I'm Mike, joined by Bogey, here to talk Star Wars with all you fans out there. Now that my blue screen of death has finally gone away, sitting at 100% for about 15 minutes, as Bogey was joking around, it's like Office Space when you finally hit the 100%, and then it has to do it many more times. Except this one just sat on 100% for about 15 minutes. Long and short of it, I need a new computer. If anyone wants to be generous enough to send me one, that'd be fantastic.
A good Christmas gift. Come
right?
on.
Right? Yeah.
It's
kind of over the budget for a Christmas gift. At least in my family, but maybe I can just ask for money and then I can use it and buy a new one, but we'll see. I'll get the business elements out of the way really quick. So if you're listening to us right now, hit that subscribe button, follow, rate, review, comment, all the above. We greatly appreciate it. Any little thing that you can do definitely helps us out. Gets our podcast and channel name out there amongst all the other Star Wars channels, and there are quite a few of them. So we appreciate any help. As a reminder, once we hit 200 subscribers, we will have a prize giveaway. We will give away some of my treasures in my back that you see behind me, along with, once we hit 500, we'll give away one of these lightsabers, and it's an actual dueling lightsaber, so you're going to want it. So again, hit that subscribe button so you can be entered in that drawing. Make sure your name is public so I know who's who. On top of that, our chat is up and running, so come voice your opinions, your thoughts, any ideas. We'll bring you in as part of the show, just like Bogey and I will. We'll bring you all in. So we're here to talk Visions Volume 3, the last 3 episodes, so 7, 8, and 9, The Smuggler, The Bird of Paradise, and Black. And that rounds out all of Volume 3. So glad that we got some more content that we get to talk through. Anything before we start diving into those episodes? Anything you want to say about Visions or otherwise, Mr. Bogey?
Sorry for Aubrey. You're playing Aubrey. You said we should not talk about fantasy football.
I never said we shouldn't.
But holy cow, what did he throw like a 30 bomb on you?
Yeah, let's see. What did he? I think it was
he had a 60-yarder or 50-yarder or no 50.
Well, and this is a game I need to win to make the playoffs.
To make the playoffs, yeah.
I gotta win it, and I gotta get. So I'm fighting for the last position with the person I'm playing, the team I'm playing against. I've got to beat them, and I've got to score 17 more points than them to jump them. So if I beat them, then we have the same record. Then it comes down to points for, and I'm 17 points below them. And Aubrey put up. I'm glad Dak Prescott threw an interception at the end there because that helped me out. Aubrey put up 23 points.
Holy, for a kicker.
Yep. So he made
he
made
sucks.
350+ yarders at 5 points apiece.
Yeah, I was like, what the
One
hell?
was like a 61-yarder too. So good thing you don't get 6 points for that. One 40 to 49 yards and one 20 to 29 yards plus a point after attempt. So I'm playing Shannon right now, or should I say AJ?
Al.
Yeah, Al, because he drafted for her. And I had Ferguson. He got me 10 points. He got me
Turd Ferguson.
You know what? About a point more than he was expected. So
you know my reference to that, right?
Oh yeah, Turd Ferguson.
Yeah,
for Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live. Turd Ferguson. That's not your. He's like, yeah, it is. He's like, all right, Turd Ferguson. Yeah, what do you want? He's like, you rang in. No, it's. I love that.
Those skits are some of my favorite from Saturday Night Live. Are the Jeopardy ones?
The Jeopardy ones.
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
All right, I digress. But
I'll take 4 seamen for 500. That's horsemen.
Oh man.
Yeah, Will Ferrell, he's the host on that one, right?
Yep, yep. He plays Alex
At Trebek.
Trebek
Just like your
on that
mother loves it, Trebek.
rough.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. Um, yeah, it's a big hat.
Which
It's a
which
big
we
hat.
should,
It's funny. That Turd
we
Ferguson.
we still got to do a podcast with Spaceballs.
Yeah. Oh, and
But,
with the
but
new movie coming
but
out, they
with
just
the
started
new
filming.
with the new one coming out, we need to do a podcast and talk about it.
Oh
And
yeah.
and I t okay, here's a little teaser. I was at a I was having a bonfire with Nick Peterson.
Yeah.
He said he wants to join us. So that
Like
would be
permanently or just for that episode?
well, that's it. I don't know. You never know. You never know. You change your
Yeah.
mind,
Maybe
but
that's his feeler. He's gonna dip his toes with that one and see how it feels
yeah. So
and then go from there.
I told him that would be a perfect like kind of like introduction, and he goes like, "Oh yeah, that sounds fun." So,
Yeah.
like I said, we were just having a bonfire. We were watching a movie because he's got a projector that goes on the garage or whatever, and we were just talking. And I was like, "You really got to join because I think you'd had fun." So
We like to have fun here.
he's like, "Oh, maybe that'll be my New Year's resolution."
There you go. There you go.
So if we
Yeah,
can
we will
get
definitely do um a Spaceballs one. And I think the new
yes,
movie comes out in
yes.
2027. Um
Is it that long?
yeah, they just
I thought it was next year.
no, it's 2027, but they just started filming it, if I remember correctly, because I just saw an article on it, I think.
Okay, so maybe they just like delayed it or were production
Well, I
wise.
mean, like
Every movie
Mandalorian and
gets
Grogu comes out what, May? Around May the 4th of 2026.
yeah, yeah. And here we
So,
got and I'm seeing posters saying coming soon.
yeah,
My ass.
when is soon? Oh, that's speaking of Spaceballs. Prepare to fast forward. When are we preparing? Just now. Why are we always preparing? Just do it.
Just
When
do
when is now? That just then, sir. Oh gosh, that's such a great movie. Did we comb the desert?
it.
I
Oh
might
my
have to watch
God.
it a couple of times.
Oh my God, that scene. We should have a watch party
Yeah, we can do a watch party.
and
I,
watch watch that movie because I that's how it makes fun of not only Star Wars, makes fun of Star Trek,
oh, it does.
makes fun of there's multiple things where I'm just like all the sci-fi. And I was like,
She's
yep.
gone from suck to blow. Oh
So
my gosh.
so no, but that would be fun to do like a kind of like a watch. I mean,
Yeah.
not live, but if we
I wish
but
we could do it live, but I don't think we can like show the actual
yeah.
like it's like copyright infringement. We can talk
But
about it.
I watch plenty of people on YouTube that do live watching.
Yeah, you can. You've got to split it up. You've got to
You
edit it.
is that how you gotta edit and split?
Yeah.
And
You can only
then
show clips up to like I think 8 or 10 seconds at most. And like
and that
soundtracks have to be like music has to be like muted in the background and stuff like that.
and that's got that takes so much work.
Yeah, I would need
I can only imagine.
I would need an editor.
Yeah.
I do all the editing
Oh.
myself, but I don't have that much time for editing. Um, yeah, but I mean, we could also do it. We can record us watching it and just not have the actual
And like yeah.
you can
Yep.
have it like in the side or the background and we could probably I can look into that. But yeah, we can watch us doing it. Um
But back to the episode, the first episode.
Yeah, so we'll just jump to the first episode now. So this one is called The Smuggler. I will say of the three that we of this, so we did it in three different sections. We did 1 through 3, 4 through 6, and then 7 through 9. I think I enjoyed this first one the most of the final three.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm interested. Then you take
I
off.
I will
Like
say these last
I
three
want. I
were my least favorite of the other six.
yes. I.
But
Oh wait. Well, hit or take. We'll talk about the ninth.
okay, yeah. Or
But
not talk about. No, just kidding.
I'm interested to see or hear your take on episode 7.
Well, what I liked,
Because I think this might have been my second or I want to say my second favorite. Again, recent bias,
yeah, recency
of course,
bias.
but I really kind of like this.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I'll let you take away with it.
yeah. No, I really enjoyed it. So this one, um, you start out with I mean, it's called The Smuggler, and it focuses around a girl who's a smuggler, and
And she's like a Han Solo.
yeah, like a Han Solo. Her ship is in need of repair after a job, um, and she goes to the kind of her like dealer, not dealer, but like gives her a lot of jobs, I guess. And he recently repaired her ship, right? And then he said that it's going to cost her double now, and she puts up a fit and it's like, double what? I already paid you. Or and he's like,
Yep.
well, that's the price of things now. Cost has gone up because he has to stay in business. um and an old lady kind of overhears this when she leaves and essentially says she has a job for her. She will front her the payment of what she needs to repair her ship, and then a ton more money afterwards too. And it's kind of interesting because it really reminded me of Han Solo and like Obi-Wan Kenobi coming up to Han Solo and being like, you know, because she asked the old lady, "What's the cargo?" And she's like, 2 people, and needed secrecy.
Come on, Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi,
I just got. I'm sorry.
Ben Kabogi, Ben Kabogi.
Kabobi. I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
Um,
I'm sorry.
oh no, you're good. Um, so the old lady tells the girl, the smuggler girl, that the cargo is 2 people. Oh, yep. What do you got?
The old lady.
She's
Who is
creepy
she?
looking. I don't know. She's creepy looking.
No,
I think I've seen her on The Conjuring or something.
she looks like the hopefully everyone can hear me. Is the She looks like the librarian
That lady has
in
what's her name?
the
Star
libra
Wars library. Yeah, she's a
in the
she.
Jedi Council library.
Yeah, Jocasta Nu. That's who she
I
is.
Is that her?
No, I don't think it's her, but Jocasta
But it
Nu.
looks like her. Like
It
it gives the look.
and maybe it is.
That
It
is
could be.
I mean, it's anime like we talked about the last previous recordings. Like, it's all far fetched and who's who, if that makes sense. So,
Well,
um,
and I mean, I know the show isn't canon, but I do know that, and it is canon that Jocasta Nu, so the librarian, did survive Order 66. She's
oh,
in,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
she's in a comic that I've read. It's a Vader comic, and I think it's Vader comic. Um, yeah, she survives the Order 66 purge, but then later dies, I think, at the hands of Vader. So it's kind of like when he's hunting down with the Inquisitors, all the remaining Jedi.
Oh,
She's one of them that gets struck down. So but it could be because this is still in the Empire time. It seems like it's not too far from Order 66 because not to skip ahead too much, but the other passenger or the other passenger is a prince. Well, I guess they didn't. He's not. The prince wasn't force sensitive, but she is a Jedi that survived the purge.
That's why I thought she was maybe just the look and everything that she looked like the
There's a
librarian
resemblance for sure.
of just yeah. And it would make sense if Order 66 happened because she had her arm severed
Oh, that's right, because it opens up and her lightsaber was
and
in it,
then she had a severed a prosthetic that all of a sudden she pulled out her lightsaber.
which
I
that
was
was
like,
pretty cool.
"Oh, fuck
We
yeah.
haven't seen that.
Yeah, that was
That could
kick-ass.
come in handy. Um, yes.
It makes me think not to get off topic, but like
Oh,
RoboCop
oh, sure.
when he turns into like a whole like and he like pulls his gun out of his leg. You know what I'm talking about?
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Okay,
I can't
okay.
really
Well,
remember it.
I won't waste too much time on that, but that for you listeners, that's what like it made me think of because it was like a lightsaber came out of her like her forearm, made me think of RoboCop.
Okay.
How like his leg on his thigh like opens up and he pulls out his weapon.
Okay.
So, but anyways,
Strong resemblance there.
yes, yes, yes.
Um, I will say, well, I'll just continue with the kind of the story. So it's this old lady and another person is the cargo, and the girl smuggler agrees to it. It's like, yeah. Um, the other thing was like they want to steer clear from the Empire, which that whole conversation really reminded me of um the Obi-Wan Kenobi approaching Han Solo about him and Luke. Because even Obi-Wan said to Han, like, and no Imperial said something along like interference or something. Um, and same thing here, like the old lady was like, we don't want to run into the Empire. We want to avoid them at all costs.
Yep.
And so again, she agrees to it. They are trying to get to the ship and everything, but of course the Empire is there and kind of blocks off their exits. Um, and then confronts them because they get spotted. And did the stormtroopers reckon? No, there's another like bounty hunter guy, right? And the bounty hunter was the one that realized that it was the prince. He's like, meaning the other person was a child, a teenage, older kid, I will say, about the age of the smuggler. And the bounty hunter was like, you kind of resemble the prince. You kind of fit the bill of who the empire is looking for. And sure enough, it turns out that the kid is the prince, which I will say was something I did enjoy about this episode. It started with kind of like a little history, like setting the path of what the story is, because we're getting these short little clips. We don't know much going into the episode. And
A
they
lot
meant,
of like flashbacks, like
yeah,
very like we're
minimal.
talking about 5 seconds of a flashback here and there.
Yeah. But this one, it was like attention to where the story starts, because it talked about there's this prince or this king and queen, um that the empire came and like destroyed their, not their planet, but their town, their castle and whatnot. And the prince got away, and that's who the empire is now looking for, is this prince.
And
So I'm glad,
he's the last of their like family, right?
yeah, of their line. Yep.
Yep.
So I appreciated getting that little context in the front. And anyways, jump forward back to the bounty hunter confronting about the prince, and then the empire got involved, and that's kind of when the old lady revealed that she was a Jedi, because the stormtroopers are like pointing their guns at her and were about to fire, and then that her arm kind of opens up and her lightsaber comes out and she starts deflecting all the bullets and everything.
Okay,
uh
I guess
Go ahead.
because I like I said, kind of enjoying when we do these podcasts and I got it in the background playing. So the prince, again, from like the previous episodes we've watched, looks like a girl,
I
but it's got a dude's voice. Like I don't know. I
something
again,
I noticed, and I'm probably going to get some hate for this, and I don't
I
mean it
know.
in a hate
Well,
way.
blame it on me because
No, no, no.
because it takes me out. It takes me out of this. I'm like, this is good shit. This is good shit. And all of a sudden, I'm like, what the f
Right.
You
A-
know, it takes, like I said, it takes you out of what you feel like you're watching it, and then it takes you
And
out of it.
and maybe it was kind of deliberate to kind of hide that it was the prince. Um, Even though like you knew when you first met this person that that was who they're looking for, because you saw the
Yeah,
prince before. It has a the person had the same color eyes and everything, so you're like, okay, this is going to be the prince. But yeah, to your point, it looks more like a girl than it does the prince. Um, but something I noticed about it, I'm all for having girl main characters and leads and everything. Like
oh yeah,
no
yeah,
problem
no,
against that. But
for sure.
there was only two episodes in this volume that had maybe only one that had a male lead, and there was only like two from volume two that had male leads. Like all these stories are centered around girls, which again is okay, but like it's harder for me to get into some of these because a lot of the stories are kind of, I don't know, fit to more female audiences, if that makes sense. It's more like female anime.
Hmm.
And this one kind of felt like that. The next one felt like that as well. Again, it doesn't take away from them being a good story or not, but like I in my own time, I'm not watching anime that like I'm not watching Sailor Moon, or I'm not watching um anime that's more intended for female audiences.
Yeah,
I just wish that it would be like a little more 50-50.
yeah, all around.
Yeah.
Just
And then to your point, like even the guys, male characters in this are looking like females, or you got a female character that has like a male voice. So it
yeah,
just, I don't know. Take that how you want to. Just speaking my mind on it. Like I would enjoy a little bit more episodes that are something that interests me a little more. I mean, like the duel. Like I love the duel ones because that's kind of fit for me in
and
my opinion.
straightforward,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like
Yeah, it's a male lead. It's kind of like this rough, tough dude going in after all these Sith in the galaxy, fighting them. Like that's me. I'm not about like you need this like tween girl with this cute little droid. Like I'll watch it, but it's like it
yeah,
doesn't. I'm not as excited about it. Like,
yeah,
and how many of those episodes have we gotten? Like in volume two and three, it's like at least 75% of them. Um, this last episode, episode nine had a male lead, but like I don't even know what was going on in that episode.
that
We'll
we'll
get to that in a
we'll
minute.
get to that in in a hot minute here because that will take 1 minute to say. But um,
But
uh,
this
but
story though was good.
yeah, like I said, I have it in the background,
Yeah,
and I love how right now I just saw like is it a droid? I think it's a droid, the assassin.
yeah, like the bounty hunter assassin.
The bounty hunter assassin. He turned around and he just shot two of the stormtroopers. He's like, they're mine. And he turns around, and that's when the whole interaction with which I want to say it's
Jocasta knew the
uh
librarian.
the little librarian, and she just like spitting her lightsaber, and he goes like, "Oh fuck!" And then he starts unloading.
Yeah,
And it still doesn't help. He threw thermal detonators,
that's right. And she
and
pushed him back, right?
no, she used the force to kind of
Yeah.
make kind of like a force field.
Oh, okay. So she for I was thinking
Yep.
she like force pushed him back at him, but she
Yeah,
did a
yeah.
force. Okay.
That's what it was. And then all of a sudden, that's when the Han Solo, you want to call it,
Yeah.
gal, goes like, "Holy what the fuck?" So, and then they get to her ship and they leave. They're gonna leave because, oh, and then on top of that, did you like the Greedo
Oh yeah, the co-pilot that
that
fled.
that
So
bailed?
yeah, that bailed.
He goes, "Fuck this." He just
Yeah, and the
left.
prince was like, "Oh well, I have my license. I didn't know there was a license like a
Yeah, what
galactic
the?
license."
I
Yeah,
was
like
like,
a
it's anime, I
I
guess, for
know.
you.
Um,
But the bounty hunter then chases after them and is like starting to shoot like the missiles.
oh yeah.
It makes me think of Attack of the Clones, not the seismic charge, but like the missiles
Oh yeah, that followed.
that follows.
Yeah.
Oh man, it launched like several of them, and then
She flew
who's
up next to like the mountain or whatever, and right?
um and then TIE fighters go after them, but when the missile gets fired, she's like, I know what to do with them. She like maneuvers, and all the TIE fighters just get smashed and all into all these missiles. I was like, nice, nice.
That's good piloting.
But then she also gets fired again, and she goes down into like the 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 town,
Yeah.
and I think she gets like I think the missiles like misfire into or no. Okay, I'm watching it right now. Where is she going? Oh, it just hits. It hits it hits more tie fighters. So brilliant piloting.
Great piloting. So it definitely Han Solo piloting skills,
Yes, Han Solo and
evading the Empire and TIE fighters. Um, and
even the Prince did one of these.
oh, that's right. They're like a thumbs up.
It's like good piloting. I was like, good lord. Or and yeah. Oh, they land at Yavin.
That's right. Yeah, that was really cool. I was pretty happy to see that. So again, we were talking about the other one where like from our last recording that they went to Tatooine and they were at like the same bar. Is it like I like when you're able to connect those dots and everything and have
Yep.
familiarity. So them going to Yavin, that was really cool. Makes total sense. Because we've learned about like the path and they're hiding Jedi or force sensitive people to protect them from the Empire. It would make sense that they would, Yavin would be a location that they would bring them because it's a top secret rebel base. Um, and then did the girl ask like, "Are you a Jedi?" And the lady didn't give like a true, or she said she was a Jedi, but because of
She,
the,
like,
oh,
are you Jedi?
yeah.
She
But
did the
that was
whole.
after when they were fighting the Empire, right? But then didn't she ask her again?
No, I'm watching right now.
Oh, in Yavin.
It's literally yeah, they're on Yavin,
Okay.
and then the prince is like, I have another mission for you for
For the
money
yeah,
for the credits or whatever.
yeah,
What is it? So them three. That's why I wonder if there'll be a
maybe.
continuation of this episode because them three are gonna like um go back to her planet
Yeah.
and like save and rescue because he said like I want them all to join the rebellion.
Yep. Yep.
And you got like I said, God, I swear she's got to be the librarian
Well, I
at
can see. Let's see what let's see what the good old Wikipedia says. So Visions Volume 3, The Smuggler
yeah, episode
cast.
7. Yeah,
Um no, okay. So there's Freddie Highmore is Tito. There's Tito, Glenu, and Cheetah. So it's not, because Jocasta Nu is the librarian. I'm gonna see. Okay, let's look here. Why can't you just easily give me the cast, please? Oh, it doesn't even show pictures. I would assume Cheetah is the smuggler girl. Because that's the first name that comes up.
Which episode are you looking at?
Episode 7, the smuggler.
No, it'd be 8. Or no, no, sorry.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right. You're
7.
right. You're right.
It must be. Yeah, Glinu is the Jedi. Cheetah is the girl, voiced by Emma Myers, who's in the. I don't know who Emma Myers is. So Cheetah, Arlu is the prince, and then Glinu is the older lady. So not Jocasta Nu, just happens to look a lot like her.
Okay.
Again, the
Oh, okay.
anime made her look really creepy.
Yeah, no shit.
I
God.
have nightmares of that look.
Or when we get to the next episode,
Yeah. Oh,
oh my
speaking of
God,
nightmares,
that should have
it is a
been
nightmare
well, yeah, but
in a way.
oh my God.
Um,
There was times I was like, oh my God, this is kind of terrifying to watch. But
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 yeah,
that's
that pretty much wraps up that first episode because then they go off on this next mission, which to your point potentially could
yeah.
be a continuation.
And hopefully save her her planet where she's from, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It
Or
was
his planet or the prince's planet.
the
Because
prince. Yeah, that's what it was. The prince, where the prince is from.
yeah, because he wants to.
I can't remember. Is she from there
I don't
or
think
not?
so. I don't
Okay,
think so.
so the prince. That's probably why he came to her. Like, I have another mission for you,
Yeah.
and if we can save this. So,
Yep. Save the people.
yep,
Bring them to the rebellion. Um.
that's what it was. Yep, yep, you're totally right.
Um. I was a little bit nervous when this episode first started because the music was like kind of weird. It didn't wasn't really Star Wars, but then by the end of it, it
It
had Star Wars feel to it. So I was glad to see at the end it was different.
ended strong
Yeah,
on the
it definitely ended
on,
strong.
on the soundtrack side of it.
Yeah, I feel like they
I
even took
totally
some of the pieces from Star Wars music and integrated it into
kind
whatever
of
they were
like,
doing.
yep, I totally hear you. Yep.
But it didn't start out that way. I when it first started, I'm like, what is this? But then I was happy at the end. All right, let's move on to episode 8, which is called The Bird of Paradise. Definitely a different style of, I wouldn't even call it anime. Would you call it anime? The Smuggler was definitely anime.
I
This
would.
this one was like a CGI, like digital,
Uh, it
like
because
3D animation.
it flips back and forth throughout the entire as I have it on right
I
now.
mean, it definitely had Japanese influence on it.
But it flips back and forth to this like
True,
3D
true.
animation 3D animation, and then when she's like in this other realm, if you want to call it that,
Yeah,
the animation changes,
yeah.
and it really looks like
It
your
flattens
typical.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah. So I really liked this episode, just the artwork.
Yeah, it was visually pleasing. It reminded me a lot of the first episode from volume 2, which was definitely all about the art. So this one um definitely focused on that art element to it.
Yep.
Um I liked I thought this one had a powerful story to it. Like
Yes.
this one was strong. I don't think it works well in this style of storytelling. Like I feel like this needed more. Like
Oh yeah, like maybe like more
Because they
episodes
even
or
broke it
something.
down within the episode.
Like
Like
because it
there's
was
part one,
chat.
part two, part yeah.
Yeah, it was chapters. Day 2, day
They
3, day
yeah.
4.
That should have been like each day should have been its own episode because it really rushed through those elements. And I'm
But
like,
the episode was only 15 minutes long
yeah,
when you look at it. So I mean, what could you have done? But you could have expanded probably more
yeah,
on this episode of like, okay, let's do like 20-minute segments. I
yeah,
don't know. It was an interesting but weird concept of this show or this episode, I should say, of just her conflict within herself,
yeah,
if that makes sense. And
absolutely.
her get because was she fighting a real Sith in the beginning?
Yeah. In the beginning,
And
that
she
was
gets
my
her
interpretation.
and she gets like barely her eyes slit,
Yeah.
and she falls off the cliff,
Yep.
and she can't see.
Yep.
I thought that was such an interesting concept. And Rogue One, what's his name? That's blind.
Chirrut.
That oh, what does he say? Like, I'm one with the Force. The Force is with
Yeah.
me.
Yep. Chirrut is his name.
I think that gets brought up. I think in this, I was like, yeah, she's learning to use the Force to kind of visually see,
Yeah.
and I thought that was an interesting concept
Then you
to
need to
like,
watch Rebels
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because that
So,
happens in Rebels with one of the main characters. They get blinded and that they have to use the Force to see, and it's really really a fascinating concept. Um.
but I like the flip flop because, like as I said, I got it in the background just
Yep.
watching it. When she goes into like this other like how she looks like, and then she goes into this, and it's like it looks like a 3D animation. What you were bringing up,
Yeah.
it goes back and forth, which I think is interesting artwork.
Yeah.
Is my opinion, but
Yeah. Is
I'll take it off. I'll shut up.
no, you're good.
I'll let you talk.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely visually pleasing. So this one starts out where you've got this girl, this Jedi. She's dueling this double-sabered Sith, so very like Asajj Ventress looking Sith, and the Jedi's master is there too, and you could see that the Padawan is kind of struggling in the fight a bit, and the master keeps warning, like, don't use your anger or your inner fight is kind of getting in the way of you being able to concentrate on this and everything. And all that leads to the Sith blinding the girl to, like you spoke to, kind of slashed down her eyes, and then she fell off a cliff. We never found out what happened to the master, did we?
That's a good question.
Because we just go from there, and then we
She
go to her and her like kind of dream phase, whatever is going on.
yeah, dream phase because she had like a Luke Skywalker moment
Yeah.
where she thought she's like Master, Master. He rolled him over, but it was her.
Hmm.
You know how when
Yeah, it's
Luke
like a force vision, like when he went into the tree and struck down Darth Vader, and the
and
mask
it
kind
was
of
his own
opened up
it was
his
his own
face.
face. Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm looking at it right now. Yep. And she freaks out. Yep.
yeah. So
And she thinks she's like, am I dead? Because that's what I wondered about this whole episode. Because she seemed like the whole time she was like, am I
she
in
was
hell?
clearly afraid of dying. She didn't want to die,
Yep.
and she wasn't sure if she was dead or not, because she knew she had lost the battle or fight that she had. Um,
And she fell down the whole cliff
yep.
from the Sith Lord that, but the whole time because she ends up fighting the Sith Lord again. but it seemed like that's why I was confused, and I want to get your take on it. It seemed like she was fighting herself.
Yeah, she was. I think I don't think she ever encountered that Sith again. Um,
But was that it? Has this all? It's it's anime. Are they depicting on like a different take on dark side and light side?
um, I don't know. I think they're just more. I think this was just more focusing on an individual inner struggle, and they're using it in like a Star Wars sense with the Jedi. Um, I I think I can interpret this two ways, and I'm kind of leaning more towards this first one. I think more she died when in that fight. She was defeated and killed. She doesn't realize that yet, or she's struggling with that because part of what a Jedi is when they die, they become one with the Force. And I think she couldn't become one with the Force until she overcame her own like inner struggle of her dying. And once she came to terms with being okay with dying and just letting what's intended to happen, and put aside her fear, because it was her fear of dying that kind of prevented her from moving on. Once she was able to overcome that fear of dying, then she did and became one with the Force. And that was like when she was able to see again. She like woke up um from she was what got washed ashore or something, and she kind of opened her eyes and they were all clouded. They looked like Chirrut's from Rogue One. Remember how his are all fogged over, like
Yep.
blinded? Um, but I think that was kind of like a heaven experience because then she could see again and everything just looked green and gorgeous and beautiful. But I think she had died, and who she faced later on was herself. But her visual manifestation of that was the last person that she was dueling, which was that Sith. So that the appearance of the Sith took that form of her inner struggle. Kind of like in did you ever play Ocarina of Time, that Zelda game?
Oh God, yes, I don't remember, but yes, I
There's a
Orkiana.
part where you fight
Yeah,
yourself in that like you fight
yeah.
Shadow Link. It's
Yep.
kind of like that. Um, so that
Okay.
was my interpretation that she died. The other interpretation is that she hadn't died, she was unconscious, and this is like a force vision that she's having, kind of like Luke walking into the cave, um and she's going through these experiences in visions, and then she comes out alive because she's woken up again with this realization and has moved on. Is that what you're thinking, one of those two, or do you think something else?
Something else.
What do
But
you
look,
think?
uh, what
Do you
the
think she's
hell?
dead or do you think
What?
she's alive?
No, she's alive. In
Okay.
my opinion. And what the hell is with this like imaginary leaping frog?
It
You know,
remind Do you ever watch South Park?
no.
Oh,
Or yeah, I mean, yes, I've watched South Park, but it's not ringing any bells.
I think it's from the Imagination Land episodes. It's like a trilogy. I want to say it's from that. There's this frog that's like the king, and he's like, the this creature like reminded me of this lizard like force guy. I mean, they're playing off of like Yoda being like this weird guy, but like extremely wise, this small little creature, but like I just said, very wise. So I think they're kind of playing off of that a little bit. But it was like a acid trip type of a thing.
Oh yeah, that's what it feels like when you're where I'm at right now in the episode. But I do like the whole concept of she's literally fighting herself
Yeah,
because she grabs a red lightsaber and starts fighting with the bad,
yeah,
But if you really look closely, it kind of looks like just your alter ego.
Yep.
Because the master before she fell off said like was trying to teach her about like don't l- listen to the inner anger
Yep.
of yourself.
Yep.
So that's what I found interesting about this episode,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Definitely.
And
Um.
and just like the lightsaber, like I said, the artwork, lightsaber battle, everything. Because oh yeah, she just looks into the her enemy's eye and sees herself,
Yep.
and then she decides to quit, and she gets actually stabbed.
Yep.
But it's like she just I don't know, just how everything just like kind of creatively, goes through this whole regression of this episode was I liked it. I really liked it.
Yeah. Um. Again, I wish it was a little more true anime, but it
Yeah,
was and wasn't. It was and wasn't.
like I said, I like the flip back and forth
Yeah.
of like the different ways of doing animation. I really liked it. Like I said, this might be my second or third favorite episode of
Okay. Of this volume.
this volume. Yep.
Okay. Um.
I don't know, where would you rank this?
Probably
I don't
middle of the pack.
I I know next episode where I rank that.
Well, you can't because you couldn't even watch it. You can't even rank it.
Dog shit. That's where that goes.
Let me see. I'm trying to bringing up the list of all episodes from this volume. Visions, volume
Oh,
three.
and I gotta love how they. Oh, I can rewind it. How they did the whole Jedi stance again,
Yeah.
and then and it because it was like it was the Obi-Wan when he faced Darth Maul in the desert.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
When he goes like this, and then
Yep.
Darth Maul changed his stance, and then he faces it like this, or I think he originally did this, and
Yeah. He
then
originally.
he made the forward stance.
Yeah. He intentionally took Qui-Gon's stance because he
To ch-
wanted Maul
to
to
ch-
think that he was going to attack him in a
Yep.
similar fashion, but he changed it up,
I'm
knowing.
glad someone knows. Yes, yes, yes,
Um,
yes, yes, yes.
because he knew if he attacked the same way Maul or that Qui-Gon did,
And
Maul
then he
would
could.
attack him the same way. So this way Kenobi could counter it and then do a kill shot.
Yep, yep.
Okay, I'm looking at all of them. Yeah, I would probably put this one middle of the pack. I mean, my favorite is still probably Duel Part 2. Um,
I just like the whole
the
like.
three continuation ones were my favorite ones. And then I
Oh,
would probably put
yep. I could see.
Smuggler,
I
which
see your
was the
point.
first episode we watched. And then it would be either the Bounty Hunters or the one or this one. So I'd put it at the middle of the pack.
I just like the whole story of her, going literally blind
Yeah.
and finding her way using the Force. I
Yeah.
I thought I thought that was very like a unique storytelling, if that makes sense. And I enjoyed it because there was times because her eyes are shut, but she's like trying to find her way through where in the forest,
Yep.
and then like it was like the bright colors and everything. It was like, is that how you vision the force of
Right.
like how to? I thought that was
I
really really beautiful.
I think this one had the potential to have the best story out of all of them. Like I think the shortened episode versions of the format for Visions episodes did not do this justice, and it made it really rushed, because I think there are some super deep elements to this that flushed out a little more could have been really, really, really good.
Yep.
I think what hindered it is just, again, being a 20-minute episode and having to fit everything in there, because like we said, it's like you have day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, like
Yep.
it was just a lot of depth to push into little moments, because it's like,
You really could dive into this.
yeah, like
It
day
could have been
one,
its own like season.
yeah, day
Up
one
and
is like 30 seconds, and it's like, oh, okay, well, we're on to the day 2, and it was
yeah,
just
right. Exactly.
accomplishing one task. It's like, okay. um but yeah, I think the potential of this concept and everything is really awesome, and would be really neat to see a full fleshed out story for this, or something similar. um anything else with this episode you want to talk?
I mean, we could talk forever, but I know it's getting late. We should probably move on to the next one.
And I will say the music was
Which,
definitely more Japanese oriented. There was a lot of
yeah, yeah. Yep. Good point. Yep.
all right, we'll move to the last one, called Black. I don't even know how to start on this one. Like, I understand uh the premise of this. Like, this is supposed to be a psychological inner struggle. um
Headache.
there's there's a headache element to it. It's really about a stormtrooper that is essentially coming to terms with, like, his own death, like his right? Isn't that what this was? Well, I guess
Yeah.
you didn't really even watch it.
No.
What's this?
Well, I mean, I watched it. Right now, I have it in the background watching it right now. Yeah, it's a stormtrooper like trying to escape death. He's missing an arm,
Yeah, but
and but he keeps like metaphoring to like a different type of death.
yeah,
Whether it's like with the Empire, just saying like yeah, execution, or all of a sudden he's in the middle of the wilderness and wolves are trying to chase him down. I that's why I'm like, and then the animation, it goes like this, and I'm like, I can't handle this. This is I'll take it off for you.
no,
I was like, what the hell is going on? Like for me, my visualization, I never have a problem with like when they give you the warning of like, okay, the visual might be intense and all that
yep.
kind of stuff. This is the first time I was like, I can't watch this.
Mhm.
There's too much. Like,
And I think they put up some warnings, I think, but this one really needed to call out, like, seizure warnings, because
yeah,
the
Caesar.
amount of,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
flashing lights, and I don't know, this seemed like a mix of, like, Grateful Dead. Like, the,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
again, like, tripping on acid type of a situation. um but it's just the artist's style, I guess. I don't know much about this. I mean, I don't know much about anime artists in general. I don't. This was more it was anime, I will say, but it. You know what it reminded
Yeah.
me of? Have you ever seen the Animatrix?
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
Yes, totally agree. And that was hard to watch.
There were parts of that
So,
that were definitely hard to watch.
so I totally see your point. God, I
Yeah,
this episode, I was just like,
I
I
had
s-
to I had to look it up. It says the official description is a psychedelic battle between past and present, light and dark, and life and death plays out in the haunted psyche of a Imperial trooper who is on the cusp of defeat. Okay. I would say it was more than defeat. It was the cusp of death because like he's missing an arm and what like, but he was like fighting another stormtrooper, or sometimes it looked like a stormtrooper, sometimes it looked like a clone trooper.
But then he jumps into a TIE fighter and he's shooting at X-Wings.
Yeah,
It makes no sense. What the hell is going on? That's why I was like this. That's why I was like, I'm done.
yeah.
I
I
like
think the main focus
this.
of this was art, right?
Yeah. Oh
But-
yeah. Yeah. It had to be the artwork,
yeah,
but overall, like it's barely any dialogue.
yeah. Only laughter at one point and like
Yeah.
grunts.
That's why I was like,
And when I was first watching it, part of me was like, "Is this like a zombie?" Like, it looked like zombies like chasing after him or something. I don't know. And the other stormtrooper he was fighting also had one arm, but I think it was like the other arm. So I was like, is he battling himself here? Like, and then at the end, like he reaches his arm out like to hold him, and it like I'm coming together. I'm like,
Who's chasing him is actually like Red Leader
oh,
X-wing
oh,
pilots that jumped out of their spaceship, and they're zombies running along the ship trying. That's
yeah.
why
It almost looked like zombies at some
that's
point.
why I'm like, okay, I'm
You
done.
lost me. You lost me.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And
Yeah.
now they're now yeah, like you said, now they're on speed racers.
Oh
I
my
don't-
god.
this episode was like so far fetched where I was just like, I just can't. Like,
Yeah. And like, and I think we talked about this previously on another episode when we were talking about visions, but when the focus becomes the art, that's when it starts losing me in these because like I'm watching this to be like Star Wars, so I want to see like,
yep,
and this is just an artwork that's using like Star Wars as or is the theme of it essentially. Again, the focus of this episode was the art, not any
yes,
kind of
and not content that you could
not a
actually.
Star Wars storytelling position.
Yep.
So yeah, this one, even though it might be considered by many as the most artistic of all, in terms of a Star Wars story for Volume 3 was my least favorite.
It's probably my least favorite of all of them.
Um, yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Um, would it even worse than the band one from Volume 1? Well, I guess it has to be because you watched the first that band one from Volume 1.
Yeah, this definitely. Like I said, I couldn't even watch this.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, it was that
just
tough.
the fact that it's in the background right now. I'm kind of like half watching it. Even when I look up and I'm just like, oh God, I'm
Why
starting
is
to
it
get.
called Black?
Yeah, why? But I was starting to get a headache, even looking up. Every time I looked up, and I was like, "Ah, I'm starting to get a headache watching this
Oh,
crap.
see,
Watching this crap.
this is okay. So Ohira, he's the artist. Ohira described the short as a project for fans of animation by fans of animation. So, in nowhere in that description does it say Star Wars of anything. So it's not even about Star Wars. It's a fan of animation. And as a labor of love that required the kind of effort usually reserved for feature films. Boy, I would not want a feature film of this.
Oh
Black
my!
has energetic music, but no dialogue.
I'm
Black was directed by Shinya Ohira, who said one of his main goals when making the short was to create fully animated backgrounds to match the music. The short had 9 scenes and 9 animators, with one animator being okay. Yeah. So really, this wasn't about Star Wars, which is unfortunate because that's what I want. I want Star Wars stories. But if they're gonna do this, do it with visions. This is like a testing pool. So as long as it's not like canon and anything, then we're good. We're okay. But Just really not a fan of it. But yeah, that wraps up volume 3. I wonder if they're going to have a volume 4. We know they're going to do a spin-off anime series set specifically with the Ninth Jedi episodes that we've seen. So I don't know if we'll get a volume 4 of Visions, but we'll get that. So I'm anxious and excited to see what they come up with when it comes to a full actual series with one of these artworks. So any final thoughts with this on Visions?
Oh, no. Right. When we end it, I get the hiccups. God, God damn it.
Um, the only other thing I wanted to bring up was what I heard about recently, that one of the episodes, speaking of Visions, one of the episodes in the fight scene stole shot for shot, angle for angle from a fan film. Like essentially just took the fan film fight that they had and put it in the animation. What are your thoughts on that? And there's other things I learned that I'll speak to in a second, but do you think that's okay to do for Disney? I mean,
Which
obviously it was you haven't actually seen this because I know we haven't finished the last half of the volume 2 episodes with you, right? Because we
yeah,
only got through, I think,
we
the
got
first
through
5 or
like
6.
yeah, 5, I think.
Um, this was, let's see, Visions volume 2 episodes. I believe it is episode 7, The Bandits of Golak. Um, so interesting that they would do that. And apparently, when you sign up for Disney Plus, when you agree, you know that with any service, you have to like select that you agree to the terms and everything. Apparently, when you agree to the terms of Disney Plus, you also, and it's written in there, that you cannot sue Disney for anything.
Really? Oh God. Of course. Of course.
Um, so this the animator of this episode stole the again, shot for shot, the fight scene from this fan film creator. And this fan who did this can't do anything, can't sue him and be like, well, you stole the rights from what I produced. Um, because you can't sue Disney if you have Disney Plus. But at the same time, there's also the argument that when you're producing a fan film, you're kind of stealing from Star Wars because you're making a fan film of Star Wars. You're stealing the context, the theme, all that stuff. So do you think there's a wronged here? Do you think that fam independent creator should be reimbursed for, you know, his creative work, or at least get some kind of call out like in the episode, this was inspired by so and so who created this fan film?
That's a good question as I'm battling my hiccups right now.
Do you have a glass of water? Drink from the opposite side. Have you ever tried that?
What?
So do you have a glass of water or anything?
Drink from the opposite side?
Yeah, drink from the opposite side.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like tipping upside down.
No, try to drink from the opposite. It's a method to cure the hiccups.
All right, let's see. Well,
Oh, it's not going to work with well, you can
well,
try it. You need like a glass, but you got to drink from the opposite side. This is kind of entertaining.
which, it
No,
didn't
you
work.
got, did you,
No, like I literally did this, and I like
no, you got it like, So take the Gatorade bottle,
Okay.
open it up. Okay, so the rim furthest from you, try to drink from that rim without turning your hand.
Like,
Yeah,
what the?
we're watching. Did it?
No.
No, dang it. Maybe because
What, am I
maybe it's
supposed to
because it's a
just?
Gatorade bottle. It needs to be a glass, so it has to be big.
How
Like,
are you supposed to? Is this a trick? Is this a
yeah,
joke? Is this a
no, it's no
joke?
joke. It's
How are you supposed to drink it like
it was
this?
it was a grade school teacher that taught me this trick, and it worked for me at the time. I had the hiccups. It's probably because it's a Gatorade bottle and it's too small of an opening. It's got to be like an
Oh
actual.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh
yeah,
huh.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you're quoting right now. Something from Pornhub or something. I don't know.
No, did I mention? Okay, did I get a chance to mention to you the joke? Oh God, I'm so fucking hiccup. Uh, the recent Novak's basketball game
No,
of the. Oh yeah.
no, I haven't heard this.
Okay, okay. Because Novak's like, dude, you've told this joke like five, six times. Um, so I was at his game last week, I think, and they had the student section on the other side of the court, and you literally could drop a pencil and hear it drop. That's how
Yeah.
quiet. That's how quiet it was for this free throw,
Okay.
and it was the other team. The other team was
Oh, I have heard this. I did hear
okay.
this.
Okay. And it was just out of nowhere. It's like, oh! Everyone started just laughing their ass off across the whole state, like arena. And then Novak's kid was like, "Why is everyone laughing?"
Ask
I,
your dad.
I, 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 I plead the,
I'm not gonna explain this one.
I plead the fifth. Ask your dad.
That's hilarious.
But someone that did that, it just echoed across the
Just
entire.
radiated everywhere.
Yeah, it just echoed.
Oh my gosh, that's
I was
hilarious.
like, oh my god.
Um,
Anyways, well, I'm still hiccuping over here.
it's kind of entertaining watching the hiccups. I was hoping like it.
I
Um,
was,
I was
I thought,
hoping
I
that
thought
method would
it's,
work, but
I thought it stopped for a second. All of a sudden, I'm like,
and I can't scare you. I mean, because I'm not gonna
ugh.
yell like into the microphone or anything. Well, maybe I just show you the picture of that old lady Jedi because that was scary from The Conjuring or something. Maybe that'll scare the hiccups away. Um, no, but I think that
I was hoping some laughter would get me to.
apparently not. But it really is kind of sucky that this artist just stole this fan film. Really, just I mean, it takes away from their creativity. I would think that I mean, even if the person who made the fan film can't sue or anything, like, is Disney gonna do something to this creator? Like, because that really jeopardizes the reputation of Disney. You're gonna have artists that just like steal scene for scene someone else's material and make a buttload of money off of it. Like that's pretty shitty.
We're still talking about sorry, the last episode, right?
No. This is the episode from volume 2. You haven't seen it yet. It's
Oh, oh,
episode 7, The
okay,
Bandits of
okay.
Golak. The artist of that stole the a fan film's fight scene for scene, angle for angle, like every move. It's the exact same thing as the fan film. And that's why they were able to tell it, because you sync it up and it's the same duel, just put in like different characters. And instead of like real life from the fan film, it's animation, but the choreography of the fights is exactly the same and from the same angles. So like if I was Disney, I'd be like, what, to the animator, like, how could you do this, our reputation's on the line because it's our brand name on it, and you're stealing other content to produce this. But it's also unfortunate that that person can't like sue Disney or anything. They'll probably try, but I don't think they actually can, because one, even if they did, Disney has the most money in the world and could hire all the lawyers to prevent it from happening. And on top of that, like I said, apparently when you sign up for Disney Plus, if this fan creator did, you don't have the right to sue Disney for anything. So I don't know. I think it's a shitty situation, and it's unfortunate that this person had their fan film stolen. At the same time, like if I was that fan who produced it, I'm like, oh man, I must have did something good if someone from Disney is stealing my shit to put into Star Wars. So, but yeah, when you, because we'll get through those episodes for volume 2. We wanted to get to these because they're more fresh to everyone and we want to talk about them. But we'll wrap up volume 2 soon enough. But I'll show you the side by sides, where you can see like it was actually stolen, and I'd be interested to get your thoughts from that when we get to there. All right. But that kind of wraps up for today. Is there anything else you want to speak to, or if you're not even able to speak because your hiccups there, Mr. Bogey?
I know the hiccups won't go away. Um, but no, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was good. We
Did yeah, where'd you go?
we went to Wisconsin. So
Yeah, yeah.
every year
What, where in Wisconsin?
my parents' house, and they're in between. It's a town called Delafield. It's in between Milwaukee and Madison, right off of
Oh, okay,
94.
okay, okay.
But usually my dad, brother, and I go up to our cabin. It's a one-room log cabin, no electricity, no running water, no indoor plumbing. It's just
Oh,
really yeah,
old school way.
roughing it.
Okay.
So we go up there, and then my cousins from my dad's sister's family go up there. It's just a big male bonding trip. But with everything that's been going on, so with my daughter McKenna being born,
Yep,
um,
all the kids now and
and
yep.
my brother, so every other Thanksgiving he has custody over his daughter. Well, I mean, he has primary custody of the daughter, but every other Thanksgiving his daughter's mother will have her. And when we go up to our cabin, it's like I said, it's a male bonding tradition, so it's just us guys that go up, and you have to be 7 or older to go. So his daughter wouldn't be able to go up at that time. So that's why he wouldn't have been able to go to my cabin. And my dad, he's, been battling cancer. He's cancer free at the moment, but he's also doing this research medic infusion, I guess you could call it. So
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard of Keytruda. It's kind of like chemo, but
Yeah.
there's this other drug infusion that these researchers are trying to go with Keytruda to see if it helps. So he's got this year-long research study, and like he has it every 6 weeks that he gets this infusion, and whenever it happens, like he doesn't feel well after a certain amount of time. So just where that sunk up with the timing to go to our cabin, it just didn't work out well. So we were all like, all right, well, it's an opportunity to go to my parents' house. And my wife Colleen was like, yeah, let's do it. We don't ever get to go as a family to your parents' house for Thanksgiving. So that now that we have the opportunity, let's go. So we did that and had a great time. It's a lot of fun being around all the family, and
Nice.
kids and everything. So how about you? What'd you do?
Went to my sister's, because similar to your situation, they have two newborn, or say like somewhat newborn
Sure.
Lincoln, who's yeah,
Not the
we're not
dog, Lincoln.
not
Lincoln.
lovers, yeah, but
Spelled differently too.
and they just had another one,
Okay.
so that's that they hosted, and it was a fun time this time because they usually like been doing like the what do you call it when you um is it steam boil
For
a
a
turkey
turkey?
for a turkey
Uh
or what's the
like
terminology?
broil?
Broil. That's
Okay.
what I'm. But this year, just because of here we're in Minnesota, we got all this damn snow and it's
Dude, it
cold as
got cold and snowy really quickly this year.
yep. But I didn't know. My brother-in-law got a smoker.
Oh, okay. Smoked the
So
turkey then?
so we smoked a turkey and then the oven roasted another one.
Okay. Yeah, we
So
my dad does the turkey over the grill. Oh, it's so good. The way he
really,
does it. Oh, yeah.
okay, okay.
It comes out perfect every time. I don't know. I mean,
Does he rotate it somehow or
no.
just lets it just sit on the grill?
Just puts it on the grill and puts it on aluminum foil, which he pokes holes in it, and then he sits
Oh,
there.
okay, okay. I forget about that method. Okay.
It's really good. And he taught me how to do it a couple years ago, and I've done it. Mine are never as good as his, but um, I know how to do it now, and I will do. We do turkey for Christmas as well. So Christmas Day we do turkey. So I'll probably do it because my parents will be coming up for Christmas, so I'll
That
probably do it
that's
for them.
That's your Christmas meal is turkey
So
again.
in the Mudge family, Christmas Eve is always ham. So we have ham, and then we have what we call Jean's chowder. It's my great aunt. It's her recipe. It's really, really good. So we have that chowder. We have usually honey baked ham and veggies and stuff like that. And then Christmas Day, it's like a Thanksgiving meal all over again. It's turkey, stuffing, gravy, mashed potatoes, all of that stuff. Can't go wrong with the Thanksgiving meal. Do you do
But for Christmas, that's
yeah,
the
for
whole
Christmas Day is like Thanksgiving meal all over again.
yeah, yeah.
Why? What do you do for Christmas then?
Everyone's gonna hate me. Lutefisk.
Lutefisk. What is lutefisk? I mean, I've heard of it, but is it?
It's fish.
That's what I thought it was. Okay, so
Yeah.
you do lutefisk for Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve. Both.
Okay,
Christmas Eve is when my family usually gets together,
so you
and
open
then
presents on Christmas Eve?
I don't know. We don't do presents.
You don't do
Aren't
presents?
aren't we too old? Too old for that?
Oh, I mean,
Well, I guess for the now that
there's
we have
kids. So now that there's kids, if you would do a gift opening, when would it be? Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve.
Okay, that's what Colleen's family does. She does Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
My
Just
family does
because
Christmas morning.
just because that's usually and then it's like, oh, who wants to come over on Christmas Day? And usually like eh, we'll see how many people will show up, but it's like eating
Okay,
leftovers, if that makes sense.
leftover lutefisk.
Yep, there you go.
Leftover lutefisk. Say that 10
You
times
do you
fast.
do you like fish?
No,
No.
I don't like fish.
Oh man. Oh man.
I
As I hiccup again.
no, I mean there are I mean some fish I can do. Like I can do cod or
That's what it is cod.
okay, and poor man's lobster as they call cod. Um,
Okay.
I can do cod. Like I can do fresh, like fresh lake trout. Um, but I'm not a big fish fan, so I'm not going to choose it.
Okay.
I don't like that fishy taste.
I've had bad lutefisk, but I've also had the best by the best chef called my dad. He
Sounds like you're saying ludicrous when you say lutefisk.
ludic ludic
We eat
ludic
ludicrous.
ludicrous speed
Yeah. Yeah.
from the.
Speaking of space balls.
But no, like my dad makes the best, and the whole preparation he does, it's like a 2 day process of like
Okay.
prepping prepping it to cook it right, and then you throw it and he puts it in the oven, but he does it like on a like a I forget what kind of like it's not it's like a toaster oven
Okay.
is what you could turn his oven that he's got. Start, excuse me, I keep hiccup. I just did it again. Hiccup, and but he puts it in the toaster oven speed, and it's like
Okay.
he puts it on like it's like a slow roast.
Okay.
And there you go. But that's he does that for like 2 hours or so,
Okay.
and it comes out just
Perfect.
oh man, it's the best. Oh
See, I fish. I believe you though. I believe that's on me. I'm not a fish fan, so don't make me be the judge of that meal. But
yeah,
um
but that's our Thanksgiving. I mean,
Christmas.
on top of that, we have our like
So that's what you
uh,
do for Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Christmas.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Christmas. And then we have our typical like sides. We have sweetest meatballs.
Okay.
We
Yum.
have we have spare ribs.
Okay.
We'll have, of course, like mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
We'll have scalped.
Okay. Scalloped potatoes are good.
Yep. So I mean, there's one thing after another I'm trying to remember. Like there's enough to feed an army, which is so funny every time we get to my parents. I was like, "Did you make?
Well,
What
you
do you
got to make
think?"
enough for leftovers for the next day.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, but I mean, a lot of everybody else, like if anyone, it's just me showing up
Yeah.
because everybody else they're going to their like
Oh, sure.
like
Hey, more
their
for you then.
yeah, it's over, but it's overkill. But it's still, I mean, more for me, I guess, like you said. So
Hey, free food, free good food.
yeah,
Can't go wrong with free good food.
the only problem is like where the hell is all the lutefisk? It's gone.
It's ludicrous where all the lutefisk went. So here's my question for those people that do like gift opening on Christmas Eve. How do you explain Santa Claus if you open gifts on Christmas Eve?
We open me growing up. That's not ruin it for all the kids, but
Well, Santa's
uh,
real.
well, yeah, duh. I just saw him drive. You saw him
Yeah, we
earlier.
saw him today. We saw him today.
Uh, uh,
Well,
Go
it's
down
not,
the
I guess it's
go
not Friday. We saw him Thursday.
present opening is on Christmas Eve. Is all the presents for here's a
Oh,
present
so
for you.
that's like the family exchange. And then
Yep,
you open Santa's gifts Christmas
and then
morning.
Christmas morning, like, oh, sweet,
There's more stuff.
I got another present. Where's it?
Sweet.
Who's it from? Oh, it's from Santa Claus. No, I actually one time left out like where you the milk and cookies. You know,
Yeah.
I left a little like a tablet said like, "Can I get your autograph?"
Did Santa sign it?
And he signed it. I mean,
Uh,
little to find out later on, it was either my mom or dad that signed it. But
was it like an
oh no,
etch a sketch?
maybe it was him. But I don't
Was
know.
it like an etch a sketch? What tablets did we have when we were kids? Or was
Oh,
this just like, or is this just like 2 years ago for you on the
I
tablet?
think I still have it. I think I still have it in my safe. It's worth
I
millions
want to
now.
hold on to that one. You got Santa Claus's autograph on a tablet.
And it's just a bunch of like chicken scratch.
Hopefully, it doesn't run out of batteries. Oh, that's
So
hilarious, though. But it's the holiday season. I know we're excited for the holidays and been putting up decorations and fighting the cold and doing that because holy crap. I mean,
it got cold fast,
it
and all
was
of a sudden
below zero yesterday.
we
It's
got
not even January yet.
dumped on with snow.
Yeah, we of course it snows like the night into the morning of when we were leaving to Wisconsin. So it's like, well, I'm not going to have any time to shovel this. So then, and then it dumped like what, 6 inches, and then later on it dumped another like 3 inches, and then we get back and it's like all heavy and hard now. And my driveway is like the only driveway that's unshoveled or plowed or anything. So that like the day after we get back from my parents' house, it took me 2.5 hours to shovel my whole because we don't have a snow blower because my wife thinks it's just too good of a workout to shovel. So I throw my back out. Well, I mean, she used to shovel. She looked at it as a workout. She liked to shovel because she likes to work out like to the extreme and stuff like that. But now that we have kids, I'm always the one that ends up doing the shoveling, and I don't look at shoveling like a good workout. I'm like, I want a snowblower. So it took me 2.5 hours to shovel our driveway the other day, and oh my gosh, I was just done with life at that point. And of course, like there's been because we drove to leave to go to Wisconsin, and we drove in to come back, and then that morning that we were back, I had to take Jackson to daycare, so there were tread marks. And whenever you have tread marks on snow, like it's too hard to shovel. Like you can't.
It just ices over.
It
It gets
ices
so
over, and like so. I mean, if it's a clean slate, it's a little easier to shovel. But then you're like yeah, got the tread marks that you're trying to shovel over, and it's
yep, yep.
oh, I was sweating. I put on my tracker on my watch, like I'm going to see how this ought to go. And like I said, it was 2.5 hours. It was like 10,000 calories that I burned. My rate was probably way too high. I don't know. But yeah, all that to say is it's too cold, and I like snow. You have to have snow for Christmas. So I'm okay with snow for Christmas. After New Year's, it can go away.
I would say the day after New Year's Day,
Go away, snow. Go
melt,
away.
just melt
Go away.
and go away.
Yep.
Yep,
I
yep.
completely agree with that. But it doesn't need to be super cold to have snow. So the cold, super cold, like sub-zero temps never need to show up. Like there's never a good time for below zero. I mean, what's the expression in Minnesota? Why do I live somewhere where the air hurts my face? Like it's so
God.
true here.
Oh God, just
You're loving those hiccups. Man, how long do hiccups last for you?
I don't know. This is the first time I
This
was
is the first time you've had hiccups?
no. Well, I've been trying to hold my breath when you're talking. I've been trying to hold my breath like 45 seconds to almost a minute, and it still won't go away.
You're having your own Bird of Paradise episode, this inner struggle that you're
There you go. Nope. There you go.
Oh, that's too good. Well, maybe we'll let you go so you can find a way to get rid of your hiccups. Oh, now you're just belching.
Yeah, I was hoping that might help, but I don't know. No, it didn't.
Didn't
Nope.
help. But we'll wrap it up. Um, done with Visions Volume 3. So we'll look to finish Volume 2, and then we got some other good stuff to look forward to, like Mandalorian and Grogu. We're gonna watch what do we Spaceballs, so we can find a time to do that. And I will say, you mentioned Peterson watching for that. I think we're we might be in a position where we're looking for other people to come join and talk with us Star Wars on Detention Block. So if you're
Oh,
listening to us and you'd be
sweet.
interested, I mean, I think it's the more people we have to talk with, I think 3 or 4 people total would be good. I know the other guys that it's just been too much of a challenge with kids and everything. So if anyone's listening out there and they want to join, maybe should we have like interviews or tryouts or anything? Maybe not tryouts, that's the wrong word. But
I don't know. You accepted my ass. I mean, I didn't even have to do an interview. You're like, you're on board.
no, you came on an episode and that was kind of like your trial run and then went
Oh
well.
yeah, yeah, true.
So well, maybe now we're
And,
rethinking with all these hiccups.
yeah, rethinking it. You're like, yeah, your ass is fired. You're done.
Get you out of here. No. But if you're listening to us and you want to be a part of this conversation and yeah, let us know and maybe
I
we'll bring you on.
just hope Star Wars comes out with. I mean, this was good stuff.
But we
With
want more.
what we want more.
We want
Yep.
like Andor level stuff. So
Yes. Perfect.
well,
Perfect.
Ahsoka
Yep.
season 2 will be coming out too, so we'll have that to talk about. But I'm
Yeah,
really looking forward to
but
the Mandalorian and Grogu come out because I've never had this podcast or YouTube channel with a feature film because this came out in 2021, 2020, 2021, something like that. So, I mean, the last feature film was Rise of Skywalker, and that came out before Detention Block was created. So it'll be fun to have an actual feature film.
and
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
going to that.
we're
We're
going.
going to that together.
Yeah, we're doing it like
That would be fun to do like a live,
well,
maybe
we'll
like
do
a
like a
like
live leading up to it, and then like
and afterwards like
reaction.
maybe like 3 minutes here, 3 minutes there
Yeah, well,
of like a pre and post,
yeah,
and then and then we'll jump on here and really dive into it.
yeah. I'm envisioning like make a full event out of it almost.
Yeah,
Meaning,
I mean
because
you're in charge, you're captain.
well, I mean, your opinion matters too. I mean, because you'd be playing a
Yeah,
part in it. Uh,
you hired me, so that's your call.
there is no signature like Santa Claus, so there's no like hiring.
You're like, well, if you can get rid of your goddamn hiccups.
Well, I'm not saying that, but the listeners might be saying that. No, but I'm thinking like, yeah, we'll do like at the theater leading up to the movie, we'll be doing like some live streaming and stuff, and then afterwards we'll have our immediate reactions, and then short little clips on from the phone or something, and then we'll come on afterwards and actually go into depth about what we thought about what we saw and everything. So,
I'm calling it. There'll be another trailer.
oh yeah, there'll be another one.
Yeah,
You said
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl,
halftime.
so I bet you're right. I bet you're
I'm
right.
I'm calling it. That's when we'll see because it comes out March, right? Or May? No, May.
May
May.
2026.
Yep. So
I, I I hope it's good, but
I I feel you. I'm
you
kind
know
of
where I'm
like
at.
kinda like
I don't want to get my hopes too high. We'll see.
6, 7. I don't know.
6, 7, 6, 7.
That's stupid fucking.
But at least it's a feature film, so I'm excited that we'll actually get a feature film. I haven't even been to the theaters in like 2 years, so
Really? What's the last one you've seen?
what was the last movie? I think it was Wonka.
Date night? Wonka? Or
No,
what?
Wonka. It was I went with my brother Christmas. I think did that movie come out like 2 years ago? It's like the prequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering though if
Yeah.
it was like date night or something.
No, it
That's
was
that's like so
dude, we don't even get date nights. There's no one that we can watch the kids. Because I mean, my parents are in Wisconsin. Colleen's mom is here, but she travels so much that it's. I will say she does watch
Makes
the
it
kids
hard.
from time to time, so definitely appreciate that. And it's not her responsibility, but she does a really great job. And um, but yeah, I mean, it's just. I mean, for instance, we have a birthday party this weekend, and Colleen's mom is out of town, so I have to stay home and watch the kids, and Colleen's gonna go to represent the Mudges to
Oh, you're
Krista's
not gonna
birthday.
come?
We
Oh
can't.
man.
Like,
I know. I
well,
get it. I get
because I'm
it.
not gonna. We're not gonna bring our kids to like downtown St. Paul on a Saturday
In
night.
freezing cold weather.
Well,
It just,
even if the weather was fine, like the Bulldog, it's not really a place that's like conducive for kids. You know,
oh, is that where dinner is?
It might have
Okay.
changed, but originally it was going to be a Bulldog.
I was gonna talk about this like after we're done, but
Oh, sure. Well, we can talk more.
nobody
Maybe
needs an
we'll wrap it up here, right?
yeah, right.
Um,
Well, I still got the goddamn hiccups. Like, but yeah,
so we'll wrap
hope,
it up.
hopefully we have some more content to like look over, especially volume 2
Yep, we'll
for
finish up volume 2, and then there'll be news items that will be coming out. So
yep.
we've definitely got more to come, but it was nice to have more reactionary content. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yep.
with that, I'll just speak to our social media handles really quick. So you can find us on Twitter at DetBlockAA23pod, on Instagram at Detention_block_AA_23, and our Facebook and YouTube channels, Detention Block AA23, a Star Wars podcast. You can find us on TikTok at DetBlockAA23. If you're listening to us right now, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, follow, rate, review, comment, all the above. We greatly appreciate it. Remember, we'll be giving out at 200 subscribers, we'll give out some prizes. And then at 500, we're going to be giving away a lightsaber. So you're definitely going to want to be a part of that. With that, have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. It's the holiday season, so it's definitely a fun time as long as it's not too cold. But we'll be looking to come back next week and talk more Star Wars. So with that, till next time, as always, may the Force be with you.
Thanks for calling. This is Han Solo, and I'm going to be keeping you company for the next few hours right here on the Midnight Shift. Something's